Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Justin Johnson, the finder of Proclamation News and Gatherence, which I've discovered about a year ago. Obviously my academic integrity is arts and humanities. I've been reading criminal law books, constitutional law. I've got Margaret Thatcher's biography, also got Winston Churchill's biography, Faber, Book of Beasts, Christmas Carol, among other knowledge that I have granted over the years. Human science, human biology, sports science. My outlook on life over the years, obviously being almost in the war train through my life growing up through school. Our life growing up through school is very, very daunting, entering youth clubs, different social clubs, sports and different events. Growing up as a kid is very, very, it's dangerous if you think back on it. I mean, playing football, you can bang your head, break your leg. Boxing, you can lose your life through boxing, believe it or not. Hockey, any other sports, I really, really appreciate all the participants in sport. You're taking a risk of your own life, and what I've been through in life as well, living life of purgatory. Obviously getting a brain injury in 2000, getting my head fractured skull, fractured cheekbones, fractured cranium, fractured eye socket, cheekbones, mandible goes up to your cheekbones. So as you can understand, I've got a quite good, as a human faculty, I'm quite widespread in jurisdiction. Understanding of the arts and humanities gives you a brighter outlook on life, such as how we get through life, our everyday needs. The life through compassion. If we didn't have compassion, people suffering, we wouldn't be able to get through our day. We look at elderly people, they're sick, maybe dying of cancer, lung failure, heart failure, things like that. It helps us. We do obviously thrive off other people's pain, unfortunately, but we try and help one another. We care for one another. It's all about caring. Our human faculty, our integrity will then go to compassion, being a caring side. There's two different routes to compassion. Compassion where you thrive off someone else's pain, or just, you thriving for compassion for someone to care for you. So, understanding my time and years spent of my knowledge, reading several books, you understand the world of humanities. I mean, some people are incomprehensible, or they're just plain, irreconcilable to humanity. They'll make a monstrosity of an intelligent, wise person, which happens usually in my daily life because I see things more intelligently than a lot of people. I can tell you that now. Obviously, as you know, I've been reading so many books for the last about 2 years. I've probably gone for about 8 books. I've really gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and soon my kids will hopefully grow and learn the legacy that I've followed. All my years of media studies in 1995 was a big transformation to my life. I saw a different outlook of life, where I wanted to be. Well, obviously I wanted to be an activist, as they call it. I had this dream that I was going to be a world-class football player, but it's so hard being in the Essex area. There's not much around here, as everyone knows. And then boxing, being in Clacton-on-Sea, you don't really stand much chance when you got the big names in London. So that's how that left. But hopefully in the media, if I enter something like journalism, as you can see on my Facebook quite clearly, I'm very, very knowledgeable, and when I get my hands to a typewriter or hand on paper, very, very knowledgeable in philosophy, sports science, just how a human body functions, a human mind functions, even in a spiritual way, being a Theophilus. I mean, there are a lot of atheist people out there who probably won't give me no acknowledgement or encouragement, because it's just the way a sinful mind works. When they put sinful things in their mind, they think negative. And that is, it's not me just trying to dig people out, it's just talking facts, not fiction, facts. Because you put something that chemical imbalances your brain, which is behind your cranium, you will realise that you start to be negative and try and put others down when the other person really is rising well above water level, because he's either phenomenal the way he thinks, he's phenomenal the way he speaks. I mean, being a part of the aristocracy social elite on Castbox FM, it talks for itself, and I'm in the top 10 radio presenters on Castbox FM. Hopefully, sooner or later, we could be hitting FM, well, FM full-time radio. Obviously, Castbox FM is like a substitute of the real world. You work your way up, and I've got my equity card now, so it's actually a professional radio presenter. So I'm so happy, you know, the way I'm moving mountains, so to speak. It's early days. Obviously, I've got 2 more years of my study, but I've been studying for about the last 2 years, just getting my head in my religion, getting my head in reading constitutional law, criminal law. I've been reading the last. They used to hang people for electrocution for murder. The murder trial with James Hamratty in Bedford Hill, and the Sir Lord Butler from Saffron Walden was the one who executed the last man who caused the murder, James Hamratty. He raped a guy's wife at Bedford Hill and shot the driver in the head. I mean, this is some of my knowledge that I remember. You know, my knowledge